2003, after months of intense ethnic fighting between the Lendu and the Hema. The armed group known as the Union des Patriotes Congolais, or the UPC, controlled much of the territory of Ituri in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. As a result of the UPC's targeted attacks against them, the Lendu population fled their homes to the surrounding forest. The UPC invited them to meet and talk about peace. Prosecution witness P106, a Lendu civilian, was apprehensive about meeting the UPC, but still, he made his way to the meeting point, joining up with other Lendu locals on the way. They went unarmed. It was a trap. Arriving near the top of the hill for the meeting, this witness saw UPC militia forcing Lendu people into a building and tying people together with rope. UPC soldiers surrounded the witness and others, violently beating them with sticks. The witness sprinted down the hill as the UPC militia shot after him. A man fleeing next to him was shot and collapsed. The witness survived. Searching for his family in the following days, he learned that the UPC had kidnapped his wife and 4 children. When he heard that bodies of Lendu men, women, and children lay in a banana field in the village of Kobu, he made his way there on foot directly. In Kobu, he saw a banana field where the trees had been cut. Amongst these trees were many bodies. Like him, other people had come to look for their family members. He searched through the dead bodies for a long time before discovering his dead son, a toddler, disemboweled and his throat slit. He knew his wife had to be close. He soon found her. She had the same wounds. He then found his infant daughter, just 7 months old. Her head was punctured and her throat was slit. Finally, he saw the bodies of his 2 remaining children. They had suffered the same fate. He collected the lifeless bodies of his family. He brought them home and buried them in a field by his house. Another witness, P805, a farmer, also saw the bodies in the banana field. He had never seen a mass killing before. The first thing that caught his attention was how the victims had been killed. Their heads had been beaten with a piece of wood and their throats slit. He counted the bodies of 49 Lendu men, women, and children. They had cut the bellies of 4 or 5 of the women. They had slaughtered the children. There was blood everywhere. This trial, Mr. President, is about Bosco Ntaganda's responsibility for the murder of P106 family and those in the banana field in Kobu, and for the other 17 brutal crimes for which he is charged. Bosco Ntaganda was the highest commander in charge of operations and organization. He planned and led operations. He coordinated logistics, weapons, and training for the UPC troops who carried out the crimes. He gave orders to attack and kill. Bosco Ntaganda did not punish anybody for these crimes. Instead, he praised the commander on the ground at the time of the killings, Salumu Mulenda, calling him a real man. This trial is about Bosco Ntaganda's responsibility for the murder and attempted murder, persecution, forcible transfer, rape, sexual slavery, destruction of property, pillage, attacks against civilians and against protected objects committed against Lendu, Ngiti, and other non-Hema civilians in and around Mongwalu in December and November 2002, and in and around Kobu in February 2003, and for the recruitment, use, rape, and sexual slavery of children who were under 15 years of age. This case is about the violence that decimated Ituri, leaving hundreds of civilians dead, thousands living in the forest with nothing, and a population devastated by sexual violence. My office received reports that Bosco Ntaganda continued to terrorize Eastern Congo for a decade more through the UPC and other armed forces. This court ordered his arrest in 2006, which he evaded until his surrender in 2013. Humanity demands justice for such crimes. Justice for the people of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Justice for the innocent lives lost, ravaged, and destroyed. It is justice that must hold Bosco Ntaganda accountable for his acts. Here, in this courtroom, the evidence will show that Bosco Ntaganda is guilty of the crimes as charged. Bosco Ntaganda was a notorious and powerful military leader with high command in the UPC. He, along with other senior leaders, seized control of Ituri in mid-2002 to 2003. Ituri has been described as one of the bloodiest corners of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It is an area known for its abundant gold, diamonds, and oil, a place where its people should have been living their lives with their families and benefiting